Okay, so today's topic is life. I have shared the questions in PDF in our WhatsApp groups. Let me make few people as a co-host. So guys, those who are co-hosts, they can admit the participants. So today we are discussing about the lives. And I've written something about the life, ups and downs, what all the things are required for the life, and what we do in entire lives. So these things we are gonna discuss. We have already discussed many things about this topic. And every time we try to bring something different, we try to speak something different, we try to experience something different. The same things we are gonna do today. So let me start our session because we have already passed around 10 minutes. So guys, is there anything you want to share with us? Anything do you want to say? Anybody? So let me start. The first question is that what is life? So what does it mean? There are a lot of definitions about the life. You can define in your manner how you are living. You can say that life is just like a flower. Life is just like a water. Life is just like a tree. Life is happiness, or life is ups and downs. So ups and downs, happiness and sadness are the complement each other. If we have happiness, so we have some sad moments. If we have sad moments, of course, after some time, we would have happy moments. So because after the day, we get the night, we get the dark, and after the dark, we again get the morning with full of energy, with full of joy, with full of excitement. And we have a lot of expectations from our day. So these things happen in our life. So this is all about the life. And you might have experienced a lot of things in your own life. So guys, what is life? When human takes birth on this earth, that moment, he does not have any name, but he has breathed. He can breathe, but he doesn't have any kind of name because he has taken the birth first time in this earth. And after that, he gets a name. And when he dies, that moment he doesn't have breathe. He can't breathe, but he has name. So this entire journey, starting from the birth, ending from the death, he gets the name, fame, and all. And this entire journey is called the life. And how we can make our life beautiful, more beautiful, how we can become human or better human. So these things we need to discuss. We should know all these things. Because being human is not a big thing. Being human is what? Understanding others, understanding all the people, helping others, getting respect without any expectations. Once you start having expectations, your sadness, your bad moments will start. So stop having expectations from anyone, from the life as well. Just do whatever the work which you are given, whatever the job which you are given, whatever the things which are given by the God. When you believe on the God, you feel that means everything is given by the God. So you should accept whether it's a bad or whether it's a good for you. So you don't need to ask the questions why he is doing these things to you. If he has given some bad things to you, some unhappiness to you, or some bad moments to you, so you should also enjoy those bad moments, because these things are temporary. These things are not permanent. And happiness is also not permanent. If you are happy, so happy, everything is good, so it is also not permanent. After some time, you will also get issues. Okay, now we are moving to the next slide. Okay, meaning of life. Yeah, the thing is this, there are many people, they want to be happy in their life, they want to live happy life, but many people, they don't know how to live happy life, how to accomplish, how to achieve all the happiness. So they are just living. The moment they get the bad moments, they start being anxious, they start being sad, and they start sharing those problems to others. And they only discuss the problems. They must discuss the solutions of the problem. They must discuss that what all the reasons are there just because of that problem, and how we can overcome from that problem for their sad moments. So we need to discuss those things. So then only you can understand the meaning of the life, when you start understanding the problems with the solutions. So that means now you are able to understand it. You can overcome with all kinds of problems. So that is the meaning of the life. So you all should learn all these things. There are many preachers, many people who are prominent. They teach us. They have gained a lot of things in their life. We can take the example of some like Sadhguru Maharaj. You must be knowing the name of, if you search these people, many preachers are there. They also teach you the meaning of the life, how you can be happy, how you can overcome from the anger, from the bad moments. So then only you can understand the meaning of the life. Meaning of the life means knowing your own self, knowing what you are, what is your strength, how you can overcome from the problem, how you can fight. So that's the meaning of the life. So now we will be discussing more things. We have a lot of things here. Okay, now, yeah. So getting rid of negativity, our feelings and attitudes affects how we feel. So the thing is this, we all are just surrounded by the negative people, negativities. It's everywhere. We just feel, if we see someone growing, if someone is being happy, is getting a lot of things in their life, so sometimes something strikes in your heart, in your mind as well. Okay, you feel that that guy is achieving a lot of things. So, miss, you should, sometimes you feel that you're not happy with his success. That happens. And sometimes you feel happy, but generally, if you don't have that thing, you start feeling. So these things come from your mind when you feel negativity. So these negativities are natural. Everybody feels negativity. Everyone has these kind of things. So this is your attitude. This can be said as your ego. So we should always control all these things, because mind has a lot of parts. Few parts can be controlled by you, few parts cannot be controlled by you. You cannot control, just because it let negativity come in your mind. But you should always avoid those kind of negativity. You just watch and listen and just eradicate from those negativities from your mind. Okay, Wasim, you want to say something? You have raised your hand. Wasim.
Hi, how are you, man?
I'm doing well, thank you.
This is first time I'm attending your meeting, and I wonder why don't you speak in the group, because you are the brilliant speaker, aren't you?
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you very much.
Yes, yes, you should speak because we are going to learn lots of something from you. But you don't speak a lot in the group. Anyways, thank you. Let's come to the topic. And you
Which
have
group
been
you're talking
about
about? I'm not able to understand which group you're talking about.
a spoken English club.
Okay, spoken English club, right? So the thing is this, I just share the links in your groups, right? So you can join us our Zoom
Mm,
session and you can enjoy, you can learn,
mm.
you can share your views. Because I don't have more time
Okay.
to talk in WhatsApp group. And if someone has any questions, something, so he or she may share questions to me. I can answer.
Okay, that's nice.
All right.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. Okay, you have shared about life, what is life, and you have also talked about negative people, the negativity around us. One thing I would like to share here, the words you choose every day, it tells about your society, it tells about where have you come from. If we take care about these things, or the words which we are going to speak, and we are going to hurt someone, then we can consider that what is life, because when we are going through from the same process, and then we will be hurt. So whenever I speak, I always choose the words that if my words are going to hurt someone or not, because it is going to come back to me, because we know that
Definitely.
tit
Mhm.
for tat. So whenever we are paying respect to anyone, it means that we are paying respect to ourselves or myself. If we keep this in mind, there would be no negativity around us.
Thank you. That is
Yeah.
absolutely true. There is one saying, it's a famous saying, give to the world the best you have and the best will you receive.
Yeah, Roger, that I agree with you.
And life has
Yes.
also one definition. Life is an echo.
Yes, it is. But you know that why there is everyone is running and no one is taking care about others, because we have become materialistic people. We are not taking care about anything. We are not judging the people. We are crushing their character, their morality. We are not taking about their feelings. Why is it so? Because we think that whatever we are doing, it is only because of our character or our skills. But this is not so. If we keep the people happy, we take care about themselves, then the things are going to come back to us.
Exactly, exactly. That's
We,
absolutely right.
yeah, because
What
we are
awareness?
not earning. Yeah, please go ahead.
Mhm. When we start respecting other, taking care of other, start thinking about others without any expectations, as you
Hmm.
told that we are materialistic, we always just pay
Yes.
attention on earning money and getting the physical things for our life, making our life so easy and living in comfort zone. We are not able to come out from that comfort zone, and that's why we just don't take care about others. If someone is in problem, is trying to talk to you, is trying to share something, you just listen and that's it. After that you just forget what he has shared to you. Just listen other,
Yes,
listen
this
people,
is.
listen people. Listening, how much you listen, how much you listen others, good or bad, both things, you just listen everything, listen everything, right? Keep all the things in your mind and then start thinking this, what the problem he has. Maybe you have the
Yeah,
solutions of
that
that problem.
yes, I do agree with you, because we know very well that a man is known by the company which he keeps. That is why do listen to each and everything, so that you can keep the balance. You know what is bad, what is good. Okay, what I am supposed to do, or what I am not. But the real thing is that after listening to these things, which company you are going to keep? Are you going to sit in those people who spread negativity around themselves, or they are going to put negativity in you, okay, rather than making you a constructive person for the family or for the society? So this is in our hand. Because our parents don't know that where we are going, they are only sending us to college, university, but they don't know, are we bunking from the university, or aren't we going to the school, or we are going to the snooker club or anywhere? This is in our hand. And I think so this also matters, that how you are getting your teacher, what kind of teacher you are facing in the class, whether he is motivating you or not. Because I'm a teacher, so that is why I keep each and everything in my mind, that whether the students are sitting in front of me, how should I cater according to the situation, what kind of problem he is facing right now, whether he has the pressure from the home, that is why he's not participating in the class, or there is something other things, like the company where he's sitting, or his friends or palmates, so everything matters a lot.
And thank you.
Yes, please.
Thank you, Basim. Thank you very much. So now we are moving to the next slide.
Okay, thank you.
So we have already discussed this negativity. So we shouldn't keep the negativity in our mind, but we should also listen the negativity. We should also listen the criticism. Self-control, that's very important for us. We already know what is self-control. Emotions like anger, fear, greed, and attachments cause to lose mental peace and self-control. When we have these kind of emotions, anger, fear, greed, and we are just trying to make ourselves attached to a particular person, that moment we start losing our self-control. And if we don't have these things, if we are able to control our anger, fear, greed, that moment you can think, you can feel that now you can control yourself. You just think about that. Someone has just abused you or threatened you, but you're not becoming angry. You're not replying that guy. And that guy is becoming more angry and angry, but you're not replying. You're just smiling and you're doing your own work. And you completed your work. And after some time, just think that if you had replied to that guy, if you have already abused to that guy, maybe that dispute could grow. But that did not happen. You did your work without losing your temper. You listen that person's anger, but you have controlled yourself. Means there isn't any kind of effect on yourself. So that means you have control, you have self-controlled. You have that kind of ability. So if you have this kind of ability, like you don't take care about these kind of emotions like anger, fear, greed, you can control yourself, and this will help you a lot. You can be peace and cool and calm person. There are many people, they always smile, they don't take care of people, those who have bad habits. Or you can also think about, like, you have company of the people, those who smoke, those who drink, they enjoy, and you are also accompanying them, but you're not all taking all those things, all those smoking, all those cigarettes, like, and you're not also taking those liquors, but you enjoying the company of those people. So that means you are able to control yourself. So that's called the self-control. So these points are important for the life, for making your life better. Acting out of anger, greed creates problem for us and cause unhappiness. Means when you are reacting on anger, greed, so that always create a problem. So you should not act, you should not react on someone's anger. You should not let anger come on yourself. And if you are letting it come in yourself, so of course you would be unhappy. And if you are able to control these things, so you will be always get the peace in your life. Your life would be so good and happy. Means it doesn't matter that you are rich or not. You have all the things, physical things in your life or not. It doesn't matter. So that's about the peace. Next point we have positive emotions. Positive emotions such as love, compassion, patience, understanding help us calm, open, and clear, and bring greater happiness. So we all are connected to each other. We all are interdependent each other. Means we should understand others' emotions. We should always love our friends and family members, everyone. We should have patience and understanding. If you are understanding everyone, so that means you have positive emotions. These things are called as a positive emotions. Means understanding others, listening others. If you're listening and understanding others, so that means you can help them. The moment you start helping them, of course, others would get happiness from your side and they would respect you. So that's why I said one saying, when famous saying, that give to the world the best you have. The best means what? Your positive attitude, your understanding nature. So that is your best things. Your understanding, that means if you are capable, you have some capacity of helping someone, you will help. But if you don't have ability or some capacity, like somebody is asking some money to you, but you don't have that kind of money, but at least you understand, you help, you listen him, and you also teach him, tell to him some ways by which he can get some money. You teach them, you also give some ways. You can also tell to him, just go to that person, or you can do this work by which you can arrange some money. So these things are called the positive emotions. So these things are also the part of our life. We should bring this kind of quality in ourselves. So next we are moving to the slide, selfless behavior. Okay, so the thing is this, many times we just start thinking about ourselves that I'm good person, I have good attitude, my behavior is good. I'm just thinking about myself. So I also start expecting the same things from others. Like I'm feeling about myself, I'm a good person, I have good nature, and my thoughts are good, my attitude is good. So this is according to myself. But once we start listening from others, that others are doing some criticism, means they are not speaking the same thing which I have in my mind. If I'm saying I'm good person, and if I also expect this thing from others, that others should also think about me that I'm a good person, I have good attitude, I have good nature. But when we don't listen these things from others, so that creates problems to us. Then we start becoming unhappy. So we should not have this kind of nature. We should also have that kind of daring of listening our criticism from others. Once we start listening criticism from others, we should listen our criticism as well. So that's called the selfless behavior. You should also listen others behavior, how they are behaving, why they are criticizing you, why they have some negative points about you, why they have. You should just pay attention on these things. You should work on these things. So these things are called the selfless behavior. Self-reflection, selfish behavior and thoughts distance us from others, make us unhappy. So once you start thinking in this manner, so you will be going ahead from the people. You would be coming out from the society. We should be the part of the society. When we can be the part of society, when we listen good and bad things both. Don't expect that you should also listen the good things from the people. If you are listening good things, so you should also have this kind of daring to listen the bad things. So be helpful. The next point, we are, or we all are interconnected, and that our existence is interdependent. Offense and our hearts and minds help us to develop concern for others and gives us greater happiness. So as I told you that we all are dependent on each other. We are connected to each other. We are living together in this planet. So why we are living together? Because we need to help each other. We need to listen each other. We should talk to each other. We should listen each other. And how much capacity we have of helping others. So we should do all these things. So that's why we need to have this kind of nature, or helping and talking. Okay, so I'm just trying to mute someone. There's some sound is coming from someone. Okay, so I just request some co-host to mute, because sometimes I cannot understand who is creating sounds. So moving to the next slide. Okay, clearing the confusion. Most of what we feel in ourselves and others, figments of imaginations based on illusions. When we believe that our projections are in line with reality, we create problems for ourselves, for others. So the thing is this, sometimes we have got the confusion and illusions. So illusion and confusion is what, like when we, as I told you, that you just think about yourself, is good or bad. Okay, you just think about that you are the good person, you are good human, you have helping nature, but you don't listen these things from others. So you have sometimes this kind of confusion. You have also this kind of illusion. And when you listen some negative points from the others, you feel that that person, those people, they have some problems. So that creates problems to you. So you should not get this kind of illusion in your mind, confusion in your mind. Miss, whatever you listen, miss, you should also reflect your own personality. Okay, if you feel that miss, people are also appreciating you, they are also helping you, they are also praising you in others, to others, so then only you feel that now you have good nature, good behavior, good attitudes, now you are a good human. So this kind of confusion can be developed, or this kind of eradicates, removed from yourself when you start listening those appreciation from the others. So this kind of confusion can be cleared. Okay, next point we have, that's a reality. With the right understanding, we can free ourselves from illusions and see reality. It enables deal with whatever happens in life calmly and wisely. So we should know the reality. We should understand the reality. What is the thing is real? No, the thing is this. Sometimes we just listen and we also see and we start believing. We should also do some experiment. We should also check other things. We should also talk on the same matter with others people. Sometimes what happens that we listen one guy and we start believing on that guy, and sometimes that creates a problem. We suppose 2 3 friends, 4 5 friends are there, and someone is just criticizing one guy, and you start believing in that person. So this thing should not happen. You should understand the reality. You should know the reality. So these things are important, and this we people are living in this planet, and we have also a lot of superstitions. We believe on these things, and we have been doing all these things because of our belief system. We don't think about all these things. We don't think from our own mind that whatever we are doing, that is traditional. This our forefathers, our ancestors have been doing, and that's called the belief system. And our belief system is also dependent on those thoughts. So we should also understand the reality, because now we are educated, we are literate people, so we should know the reality. Just Wasim, do you want to say something? Okay, so we have got some more slides.
Yes, please.
Okay, just a minute. So few lines are
Okay,
there
I
after
can
that.
speak as time as I want.
Okay, say.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I have gone through the slide and you have explained it really well. There is no room left to discuss it, but anyhow, I just wanted to share my point of view.
Hmm.
Actually, this is happening every time. If we are sitting in among the family or in our family, we are not taking care of other point of view, that what they are saying we are not listening to. Sometime if brothers and sister are fighting with each other and there's a little bit problem, but we only listen to that person or that like we can say offspring, who is really brilliant in speaking each and everything, whether he's making lame excuses and he is good at making fun of others. But the real thing is that we should know the reality, whosoever is it. But when we are doing justice, we do not care of who is in front of us, like whether he's father, mother, or brother, or sister, or classmate, any person, because justice demand always in such a way, like you are not going to take care of any person, you are not doing favoritism to any person. So when we are taking care of these kind of things, when we are researching, if we become a good researcher, we can find each and everything and we can get rid of superstitions as well. Even today you said that like we should research each and everything, and there are such people among us that they are still believing in superstition. If something like if a black cat is crossing us, okay, something is going to happen. If my hand, if there is this, my hand is itching, it means that more wealth is going to come in my hand or in my pocket. So these kind of things we are still believing. And why is it so? We are more knowledgeable today, but we are not practical. We need to practice that. What is reality? You know that when I'm listening to you or you are listening to me, lots of people listening to us as well, and they are just believing us. Why don't they research about these things what we are saying? We have done research, we are coming in front of you, we are guiding you. Why don't you research and come in front of us and speak with us? This is the way. Nations progress in this way. If we are listening to each other, and that is enough. Whatever that person has said, it is enough. That is and research? I don't think so. We should research. We should find new ways. This is called the science. What is science? Science is a way of finding new things out. So this is what I wanted to add because you have already lots of things added. Thank you.
Thank you. Absolutely right. We should do research. We should know, and we should not believe on some belief system that we had been believing, we had been watching. There isn't anything we have found practically, as itching the hand, get the money, crossing the cat, you would get something wrong. Okay, so these things never happen. Now, better person, working on ourselves. We all should work on ourselves. We all should do a lot of things for ourselves for being a better person. Is the challenge of a lifetime. It's a big challenge for being a human, being a good person, better person. This is the biggest challenge of the life. Many people are living on this planet, but how many people are working on themselves? They're just doing their routine work, waking up early in the morning, and the things which are given to them, they are doing, and that's it. But they are not thinking about themselves, how to be human, how to be the great person. And many people, we can only count on the fingers those who have worked on themselves, and they have got the name and fame, everything in their life. So this is about this topic. So I have already explained a lot of things. So a few things are already written here. These things are important for our life. Like, human life is precious. To be a better person, it is necessary to have high ideals. The first ideal in human life is virtue. The second ideal is right vision and concentrations of mind. The third ideal is real world knowledge. So these three things are very important. The high ideals, life in virtue, and the right vision, concentrations of mind. And the third thing is real world knowledge. In short, the path of modesty, samadhi, and wisdom is ideal for becoming a better person. So we should keep these things in our mind for understanding the life. Live in the absence of anyone. Don't live under anyone's influence. So we should not be influenced by others. We should enlighten ourselves. You should light your own self. You should spread your own light everywhere. This life is yours. Live a better life. So we got these questions. I've already shared these questions in our chat box. In our WhatsApp groups. So those who don't have questions, please take the screenshot. Take the screenshot of these questions. Because after that, I would be putting you in a breakout room. Okay, I think that you have taken the screenshots. I would also share the questions in our chat box. Let me share. So if you have something to share here, you can share. Anyone? Wasim has already shared a lot of things. Anybody else can add something about the topic? Okay, the questions are in our chat box. Let me create breakout room.